The world is moving forward. Time makes changes over cultures, societies, generations. Today, the world is full of choices, variety of tools to hold. The intention of each individual is to select the best. Many invitations and broad avenues to hold something you feel comfortable, to hold something carrying you to the future, to hold on to something that allows you to live in your dreams. Just uncurl your fingers, hold the key to all those abilities. Open the door of this wonderful, resourceful place. University of Vocational Technology, established under the Parliamentary Act No. 31 of 2008 and started its functions as a university from the year 2009. This is a fully fledged state university empowered with free education policy. Study programs are conducted in 2 batches as weekday and weekend. Doors are open for both National Vocational Qualification Diploma holders and GCE Advanced Level Qualified Youth, without any limitations either by age, gender or ethnicity. The students open their hands, hearts and minds to a new learning culture here in the University of Vocational Technology. All the degrees of the university are developed with the continuous contribution of relevant industry sectors. Unique advisory level body called Industrial Liaison Committees comprise
If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, and do more, you are a leader. With this great quote by John Quincy Adams, let me welcome you to the inauguration ceremony of University of Vocational Technology, Sri Lanka. I warmly welcome our chief guest, Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, Chairman, Green Building Council of Sri Lanka, and President-elect, Institution of Engineers, Sri Lanka. Vice Chancellor of University of Vocational Technology, Senior Professor Ranjith Premaraldi Silva, Dean, Faculty of Industrial Technology, Professor Chandana Jayalath, Dean, Faculty of Engineering Technology, Dr. R.L.W. Koggalage, Dean, Faculty of Education, Dr. L.W.S. Kularatna, Acting Dean, Faculty of Information Technology, Ms. T.K. Malvatta, Director General of University of Vocational Technology, Ms. Nilmini Diyabedanage, Director, Admission, Accreditation and Quality Assurance, Dr. Kasun Nandapala, Director, Finance, University of Vocational Technology, Ms. Aruni Aludge, Heads of Departments, academic and non-academic members, my students and parents. I would like to say that light and brightness has always been equated with positivity and motivational seen as the harbinger of good. To start off an auspicious note, we will have now the lamp lighting ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, To do the honors, we have an esteemed gathering amongst us. May I please request the following dignitaries to kindly join us for the lamp lighting ceremony. Our chief guest, Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, Chairman, Green Building Council of Sri Lanka, and President-elect, Institution of Engineers, Sri Lanka. Vice Chancellor of University of Vocational Technology, Senior Professor Ranjith Premalal de Silva, Dean, Faculty of Industrial Technology, Professor Chandana Jayalath, Dean, Faculty of Engineering Technology, Dr. R.L.W. Kaggalage, Dean, Faculty of Education, Dr. L.W.S. Kularatna, Acting Dean, Faculty of Information Technology, Ms. T.K. Malvatta, Director General of University of Vocational Technology, Ms. Nilmini Diyabedanage, Director, Admission, Accreditation, Quality Assurance, Dr. Kasun Nandapala, Director, Finance, University of Vocational Technology, Ms. Aruni Aludge, 2 academic staff members, 2 executive members, and 2 students from University of Vocational Technology. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, to do the honor. Ladies and gentlemen, As we are now drawing by dignitaries on their seats, it is now time for us to formally commence the event. We would like to get started with the University Anthem. May I please request the entire gathering to rise for the University Anthem.
අපගේ මනසේ පිහිවන නොලසේ අදහස් සහසේ මහිමය විලසේ ඉරහඳ අතරේ සුපුරුදු ඇසුරේ නව මිනිසුන්සේ දැය නංවනසේ
සුරු කමින් දිවි මග ජය ගනිමු
නැගුණ හිරුවෙමින් දැය සවිමත් කරමු පිරුණු සඳ ලෙසින් මනුදම් බබලවමු to blaze under the sun and moon to live in harmony. A new burnt and alive, new pathways to blaze under the sun and moon to live in harmony. A new humanity, nation to reawake. හැම වියදිම පිළිගැනෙනා අප ලබනා සිප් අපටම එලි පුදනා ඒ එලි වැටමව් පිරනම සනසවනා எங்கள் மனதில் சடுதியாய் உதிக்கும் எண்ணங்கள் ஆயிரம் அது பயன் தரும் என்றும் இந்த பூமியிலே என்றும் உள்ளவர்கள் புது மனிதரை போ நாட்டை உயர்த்திடவே අපගේ මනසේ පිහිවන නොලසේ අදහස් සහසේ මහිමය විලසේ ඉරහඳ අතරේ සුපුරුදු ඇසුරේ නව මිනිසුන්සේ දැය නංවනසේ A new humanity, nation to reawake. புது மனிதரை போ
Such a diverse and dynamic representation in our audience. I'm sure we can't wait to kick-start formally with this inauguration program. I'm like, I have welcoming everyone to this special occasion. Yes, there is someone very special in this occasion present today to welcome us, and let me introduce her, welcome all of you present here in this morning. In order to welcome you in this gathering, I cordially invite Director General of University of Vocational Technology, Ms. Nilmini Diyabedanage, to render the welcome speech. Madam, it's over to you.
Thank you. Good morning to all of you. Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, our chief guest today, Professor Ranjith Premalal De Silva, Vice Chancellor of this university, all the deans, Director of Finance, Director Quality Assurance, Dr. Nandapala, all the head of the departments, executive staff, and dear students. It's a special day for today for this university. Senior Professor Ranjith Premalal De Silva, leader of this university, I warmly welcome you, sir, for this occasion. You are guiding us for the proper manner to lead this university. Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, the President of Green Building Council of Sri Lanka and the President-elected Institute of Engineers of Sri Lanka. I'm very much pleasure to welcome you, sir, today for this great event, and you are being with us is honoring us, honor for us. I warmly welcome you for this occasion. Professor Chandana Jayalath, the Dean of the Faculty of Industrial Technology, Dr. Sunil Kularatne, the Dean of the Faculty of Education, Dr. Ravi Koggalage, the Dean of Engineering Technology, and Ms. Tushari Malwatta, the Dean of Information Technology. I warmly welcome you, sir, for this, sirs and madams, for this great occasion. Dr. Kasun Nandapala, the Director, Accreditation and Quality Assurance. I warmly welcome you, sir. It is your great effort for this occasion, so I warmly welcome you for this occasion. And Mrs. Arunyaluthge, the Director of Finance, I warmly welcome you, madam. And all the head of the departments, professors, and other academic staff members. You are being with us today to welcome our new batch of students. I warmly welcome you, sirs and madams, and the executive staff members also. And my dear students, I kept you to welcome at the last, but it is your event. You are the most important gathering here today. You are starting a new journey of your life today, and in Sri Lanka, all of us are well aware that we are facing a great crisis these days, and you are the people who should take over this challenge and to build the reimage the Sri Lanka again. We are moving forward to from knowledge hub to a skills hub. So, unlike the other universities, we are the University of Vocational Technology is the main body, apex body, to train you, to develop you in your skills and your capacities. So, I earnestly request you to get the best opportunity to do your learnings here and to serve the country, not only as a local graduate, not only to Sri Lanka locally, but perform as a global citizen, because for your knowledge, I'm telling you, two months back we had our convocation. Most of graduates couldn't attend the convocation because they are already employed in abroad. So it's your opportunity to get the knowledge from us, improve your skills, change your attitudes to be a global citizen, and today you are coming to this university as an input. There would be a day you are going out from this university as an output. So it would be a happiest day for all of us. So I earnestly request you to get the opportunity and get the learning from us. And also, I congratulate you for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Now let us move to the speeches by respected deans of the faculties of University of Vocational Technology. I would like to invite the Dean, Faculty of Industrial Technology, Professor Chandana Jayalath on stage and grace the stage with his valuable words.
Good morning. Our chief guest today, Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake sir, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Vocational Technology, Senior Professor Ranjith Premala Silva sir, and my dear Deans of the faculties, Director General Ms. Nilmini Diyabedanage, and Director Admission Quality Assurance and Accreditation, Dr. Kasun, all the heads of departments, academic members, staff members, dear students, their parents. Well, today is going to be, I know very well that it's going to be a memorable event in your lifetime, my dear students, because today is the starting day of your undergraduate career. When we say undergraduate, it has a very big dimension, a meaning, a rationale. And as you get going, you will tend to understand what you mean by the true meaning of undergraduate. You have to have a proper acumen, some kind of attitudinal change and sort of preparedness in order to succeed your career as a student in any university. Especially you can be proud of that you have secured a place in competition in one of the public universities in the country. And it is not just a public university, it's one of the special universities where we say always proudly that the only university dedicated exclusively to cater the NVQ students. Having said that, it is up to you to take the maximum benefit out of this short spell of time in your life as an undergraduate, to get the maximum out of the opportunity. So you will be properly guided by the heads of department, the staff members, how to run a successful student career in this university. My memory is going back in some 25 years or 30 years ago, when I was an undergraduate, when we came new to the university, and we were so hesitant because of the rags and so on, right? We have declared this a rag-free zone. There's no ragging, either positive or passive. And we have tried our best to set up an atmosphere that is conducive for your learning, training, and so on. So there's nothing much to hesitate about it. We have an action plan, we have academic calendar, and we have capable staff to support you at all times. It is up to you to get the maximum benefit out of this opportunity. And my dear students, to tell you frankly, you have been so much fortunate enough, having secured a placement in a public university, to follow a Bachelor of Technology degree in one of the 16 departments we have operating under 4 faculties. And in my faculty, the Faculty of Industry Technology, we are running 8 degree programs, together with one of the programs jointly with an external partner. And we have 6 academic departments. So it is fortunate, back again I'm telling, enough to get a placement in the university, having joined a team of academics as well as non-academics. They are supportive, and we have a system of approach, we have a hierarchy, we have a proper channel of communication, and you will soon get into this world of education. So I wish you all the best, my dear students, and hope you will be self-prepared to move forward with the next challenging 3 or 4 years in order to get an honors degree in Bachelor of Technologies. So I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite the Dean, Faculty of Engineering Technology, Dr. R.L.W. Koggalage on stage to deliver his speech in this gathering. Dear sir, please come over to the podium.
Ayubowan, Vanakkam. Very good morning to all of you. As the Dean of Faculty of Engineering Technology, I'm very happy today to have our chief guest today, Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, because he's a person very relevant to our faculty. As the President of Green Council, or Chairman, and President elected IESL, both relevant to our faculty, sir. So thank you very much for attending this. And our Vice Chancellor, sir, fellow deans, directors, Director General, and staff, academic staff, non-academic staff, and my dear students joining today, and parents. As I mentioned before, I'm the Dean of Engineering Technology faculty. I know few of you are joined for this faculty, and all others joining online. Today going to be a memorable day for you, because you are stepping into a new challenge, new life, the university life. So there's a very rare chance you got today, because there are many other students who are not getting this opportunity, enter to a state university or government university. And it's a very special university compared to other state universities, as this is the only university supporting for vocational education, right? So you have the option of following a 3-year degree or 4-year. We have introduced 4 years for all our 4 departments. We have 4 departments in our faculty. Departments of Electrical and Electronics Technology, CTRM, Construction Technology and Resource Management, BST, Building Services Technology, and Mechanical and Manufacturing Technology. So we are covering all sorts of engineering technology fields, those who have followed NVQ courses, and also together with you NVQ students, there will be A-level students also filling the gap. So you came from different backgrounds, different study programs, but now you have entered the University of Vocational Technology. So no differences whether you are from which part of the country, whether it is privilege, unprivileged, or which language you are using. So we have common language here, English. Whether you are from Tamil background, Sinhalese, or whatever, now you have to adjust this. And we have well-recognized, developed academic programs. As the Dean of Engineering Technology, I can assure that we have capable, qualified academic lecturers, especially HODs leading 4 departments, ready to welcome you and help you to achieve the academic standards. So being the dean of this faculty, I can assure that our academic standards are not second to any of other state universities compared to like University of Moratuwa, University of Peradeniya, who are offering engineering, and no point to compare of engineering technology programs just recently introduced in other universities, but we are well ahead in terms of academic standards. Of course, we had faced few problems last few years due to epidemic situation, but we have not stopped any of our academic programs. We have conducted them in online mode, but you are fortunate enough than those students because we are ready to conduct all your programs in physical mode, because we have seen a lot of difficulties, especially affecting our academic standards when we conduct lectures in online mode. And also we notice, especially online exams, there are a lot of problems affecting the standards. So why I am telling this, our faculty, especially Faculty of Engineering Technology, our all academic staff committed to maintain the standards, good quality. And we are trying our best to complete your programs on time. Of course, we are having certain difficulties like space difficulties and so on, because we have increased the number of students without having enough resources, but I can assure that our faculty, we have labs with latest equipments ready for you. For example, our electrical lab, electronics lab, we have introduced latest technologies, IoT, sensor lab, solar research lab. We have CNC machines, 3D printer, and very recently, with the help of our present Vice Chancellor, sir, we are going to start another research lab with help of Daikin India, the air conditioning lab. So it will be ready for you to use, especially those who are following mechanical and manufacturing, and also BST and other students also get hand-on experience in these resources. And joining to university life as students, this is a different life for all of you. So you have to change the way you are working, thinking, like in schools or working places. When you come to the university, now you are representing this whole university, you are a member of this family. So wherever you go, wherever you talk, act, all affecting this university. So you also have huge responsibility, right? So you need to adapt or change your way of thinking, and of course you will be having orientation program. You will get kind of knowledge about the university and the life, and especially your discipline. We expect you to behave properly. And this is not going to be easy, because certain students think when we select university, of course, it's easy, we can just graduate. It is not that so, especially in our faculty. So even I don't like it, I have to mention there are students failing academic programs. Even we don't like to fail, right? So I don't want any of you to be in that category, fail any of the modules, right? Because you have gone through all selection process. We know you have the capabilities to follow. So we need your commitment. So don't think this is a part-time program, especially even the weekend students. Even you follow this weekend program, it's very similar to weekday program. Of course, it is difficult, I know, with other commitments and challenges, but you have to commit yourself, because again I remind, this is not just other university, we are maintaining academic standards, and I want all of you to think this is a new challenge and make your whole commitment to successfully graduate, getting the higher grades, if possible A grades for all modules, and getting first class, right? So keep that challenge in mind, as this is the very first day, inaugural session. So all of you think like that, okay? So we'll be meeting you in future sessions. So you may face different problems when you come to this university, because this is a new experience for you. So whenever there are any problems, don't hesitate to come and talk to us. Our academic staff there, and your relevant departments, HODs, student counselors, so academic staff, always happy to help you, whatever problems you have. If you cannot solve your problems at that level, you can approach me also as the dean. So if you have any problems, you can come and talk to us, and we are always there to help you. We know you are coming away from your families, your parents are not here to help you, but our academic staff and non-academic staff, our administration staff, they are ready to help you, as you are in our same family, our children, right? Okay, with that, I wish you all good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A single word can change thousands of minds at once. That is why we called words are so powerful. Now, for the next speech, I would like to invite Dr. L.W.S. Kularatne, the Dean, Faculty of Education of University of Vocational Technology, on stage to share his golden words. Dear sir, over to you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you all. Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, Chief Guest of the inauguration of student intake 22-23. Senior Professor Ranjith Premal de Silva, Vice Chancellor of the University, sir. Deans of all the faculties, Mrs. Diyabedanage, Director General of the University, all directors of the University, all heads of departments, all members of academic and non-academic staff, parents and students. On behalf of Faculty of Education and staff, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all, students, enrolled in the new academic year of the 4 faculties of the University of Vocational Technology today. I am delighted to join you here in this lovely day, morning. A special welcome to those of you who are joining us from faraway places. I hope you all will discover over the next few years what I have discovered in my over 20 years of service at this university, that you have joined a lively, challenging, diverse, and warm community. To you, parents, I look forward to getting to know the exceptional young people you have raised and to helping provide a rich array of opportunities for them to learn, to grow, to discover who they are and how they want to make a difference in the world. As you meet with your teachers to talk about your interests and aspirations and to start the courses you will take this year, I encourage you to go forth in a spirit of exploration and adventure. Try new things. As you set out on the incredible journey that you will help to shape the thinkers, workers, citizens, and difference makers you are destined to be, I would invite you to consider the difference between education and training. Here's a fact. You are likely to live, I guess, 50 to 60 years after you graduate from the university. That is an astonishing number of years, during which a lot will change. In many ways, we don't know. Training from the Latin to drag, to pull after, is preparation for the known. Education, again, to raise up and to lead out, is preparation for the unknown. So it is a combination between known and unknown. Preparing for your first job is important. And you will find here plenty of support for that. But much more important is educating yourself broadly across the range of human interests and endeavors so that you are ready for 60 years of intelligent, informed, creative, compassionate engagement with the unexpected. I want you all to know that the entire university community here is to support, sustain, and encourage you as you commit to study at this unique university. We could not be more privileged to welcome you into this vibrant learning community. It is you all who make us what we are, and we look forward to the fresh ideas and energy you bring to our university. I speak for the entire faculty, staff, and student community of the University of Vocational Technology in saying we are so happy you have made the difference and decision to join us. Let me conclude my speech by wishing you all a very useful life with lots of experience here at the University of Vocational Technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Ms. T.K. Malvatta, the Acting Dean, Faculty of Information Technology, upon the stage to present an inspirational speech in front of you. Madam, it's over to you.
Good morning all to you. Vice Chancellor, sir, our chief guest, Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, Director General of the University, Deans of the Faculties, Directors, Heads of the Departments, academic staff members and non-academic staff members, my dear students and parents. On behalf of Faculty of Information Technology, let me warmly welcome you all to the University of Vocational Technology. First of all, my congratulations to students who got this opportunity to join Faculty of IT of this university. If I talk about my faculty, we offer 3 degree programs, namely Bachelor of Technology in Software Technology, Network Technology, and Bachelor of Technology in Multimedia and Web Technology. We have dedicated permanent staff members in 3 departments and a pool of external visiting staff from the various universities and the industries. All 3 degree programs are conducted on weekday and weekends also. Every year, IT faculty recruit nearly 250 students, and there are about more than 1,000 students already graduated from the faculty. Most of them are employed and performing very well in public sector and private industries. We regularly update our curriculum to suit with the current IT industry requirement. We are the only government university with cater to the vocational and technical sector in Sri Lanka. We absorb mainly NVQ diploma holders and technology streams from the A-level students. Our degrees are well recognized in the industry, and we are really privileged to be here today because every applicant cannot get this opportunity. I request you to get the maximum benefit of this opportunity, which is provided by Government of Sri Lanka as well as the University of Vocational Technology. Make sure that while studying in the university, enjoy your university life. Without taking much time, I like to wind up my speech. Wish you all the very best and good luck for all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. One tree can start a forest. One word can frame a goal. One candle can wipe out darkness. One life can make the difference. And now I call upon stage the personality who has made a difference in our lives. This invitation goes to Vice Chancellor of University of Vocational Technology, Senior Professor Ranjith Premalal de Silva. Professor, over to you.
Very good morning to all of you. The chief guest of this inauguration of Student Intake 2022, Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, who is the Chairman of Green Building Council of Sri Lanka and President-elect of the Institution of Engineers, Sri Lanka, and also who is a very good friend of mine over the last 40 years at Peradeniya. Deans of the faculties, the Director General of the University, Director Admission, Quality Assurance and Accreditation, Director Finance, academic staff, administrative staff and other staff of the university, the students who have gathered here, or who have got the fortune of physically being present here for this event, and also the students who are joining us online, and the parents and other relatives of the students who are joining us from the online platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very special moment of our life, the first day in the university. It makes a huge difference to the future of the students, individuals. New hopes, new expectations, and also new opportunities and new rewards for our lives. As a student who has been fortunate to secure admission to University of Vocational Technology, you can be very happy. It's not just an opportunity to study for a degree program. This is a unique university. This setup is unique. What is offered to you may be unique, and where you will have the opportunity of following a very unique study programs. And also you are fortunate that you have started your degree programs very early. Today I got a message from one of my friends. It says in Sinhala, this 2022 2022 අපස උසස් පෙළ සමත් විශ්වවිද්‍යාල අධ්‍යාපනයට තෝරාගත් බහුතරයකට තවමත් අදාළ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල වෙතින් සිසුන් ලියාපදිංචි කිරීම සහ ආදේශන පැවැත්වීමට කටයුතු සලසා නැත. And he is giving some examples as well. So most of the universities have not even received the list of students who have been selected for the programs. I checked yesterday, UoVT University, they have not received the list for most of the courses from the UGC. So in the mainstream, universities are behind us in commencing the programs. And you would realize during the time here that we are also ahead in many aspects compared with the mainstream universities under UGC. You would have already realized that when you applied for this university, your application procedure has been well developed so that you can apply without even sending a single letter to the university. All our admission process has been made to be online. You submitted your application online. You received the notices for the aptitude tests, if it is relevant to you, online or through other social media platforms. And you came to the university by showing just a printed letter that you downloaded from the personalized space that we have allocated to you. And admission, the examination, admission, attendance, everything was taken online. And we have only called you to the university to verify the certificates, which is mandatory, because we have to ensure that everybody has got the qualifications that you have listed in your online application. That information is correct. So that's why we had to call you physically with your certificates. That's only stage you have to come physically. And even today, most of the students, we have very few here, everybody else join us online. So it is a new experience. Even the University Grants Commission has not gone that far in providing facilities online for admission. Although you can submit your application to the UGC online, you have to submit all the documents physically by mail, and they have not gone into this level of automation through the online platforms. So you are fortunate that from the technology point of view, we are one of the leading universities in Sri Lanka. Time to come, you will realize that we have lots of other strengths and opportunities for you. In the same time, you would also realize that there are so many limitations, shortcomings that you would encounter during your student life here. My request to you is, when you find a limitation, shortcoming, try to make it to an opportunity, convert that into opportunity, and learn from that. Whenever you see advances, improvements, new things here, try to learn those, grab those for your advantage. So today, you join the student community of University of Vocational Technology, and you would have had the experience through the news from the media that normally in the university system, students of the universities and the university administration don't have very cordial relationships. But fortunately here, we have a very strong, cordial relationship with the students, especially with the student union. We don't have conflicts between the administration and the student union. The student union representatives, they have a very good understanding about the system we have, the positives and negatives, and they always support the administration, and in return, we also try to ensure that all the reasonable, possible requests from the student union are supported from the administration side. So I request you as students to continue this tradition, because when you have conflicts, everybody fails and nobody succeeds. When we work together, we can achieve so many things. We have the strength to go forward as a one team, whether you are a student or a staff. So it is your opportunity to join this very good student group who have already got the admission in the previous years and following the programs. When I came here as the Vice Chancellor, I saw only 2 faculties here. Now I'm proud that we have 4 faculties. We had only 3-year degree programs. You would realize later, when we have only 3-year degree, your education to a higher level at the postgraduate level is very much restricted. But now, you being the first batch, directly get admission to the 4-year degree program. So we have now 4-year degree program with the possibility of leaving at the end of 3 years. And also, during the last few months, I noticed lots of past students request us their transcripts, copies of degree certificates, certain other recommendation letters, because they have got opportunities overseas, either to continue the education at the postgraduate level or to be employed at a in very good employments. So I have not seen that kind of increasing trend in other universities, not even my parent university, Peradeniya. So here I can see the skill that you gain, the knowledge that you gather during the program in technology-related subjects would definitely pave you a way to find either higher education opportunities or employment both locally and overseas. Our employability is over 95, and I think no other university can come very close to that. So you're at the end of the program, at the end of the degree program, more or less you have a very good chance of finding a proper employment. But our intention is not getting employment for you. We would like to see you become entrepreneur. Not being employed under somebody, but becoming an employer who can provide employment for a number of other people, who can contribute more for the national economy, who can take very important decisions in the country, to become true leaders who can lead the economy and the country forward. So I'm sure you have all the positive attributes that are required to complete your journey of education successfully. And while congratulating you once again for being able to secure admission to University of Vocational Technology, I wish you a rewarding university life and a very productive future as per your expectations. But in the same time, we also like to remind you that it's not just the technology or the technology education. We would like to see you leaving this university as a good human being with good human qualities. That's also very important part of the education. So keep that also in mind, because you will find people in the society who do not have these values, and that will drag the society towards a very unpleasant state. So it is your responsibility as a university student. You need to be a graduate. In the same time, you need to be a good human being. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are excited to hear some words by our today's chief guest. So I kindly request respected sir, Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, Chairman, Green Building Council of Sri Lanka, President-elect, Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka. Professor, over to you.
Thank you. Good morning to everybody. Vice Chancellor, Professor Ranjith Premalal, and the Deans of the faculties, directors, staff members, my dear student. It is my great pleasure that I am here as a chief guest for the opening of your courses today. So dear student, so it is a day that you have a change in your life. So success come at the every changes. So changes is a time that you have to commit to yourself what you want to do and so forth. If you take that change, you will be successful. So what I would like to ask you today, as it is the first day, make a dream of something, but never tell to anybody else, even your girlfriend or boyfriend or mother, father, anybody. You keep your dream. Dream it. Big dreams like, I want to become the Vice Chancellor of the vocational training. I want to become like Professor Ranjith Dissanayake, chief guest who came here, like a big dream. You never wanted to tell others. When you have the big dream always, your life, your attitude, whatever the things that you do, you focus toward to achieve the dreams. Sometimes you feel like, if you feel like that, oh, it is too big. No, never think so. Dream big, very big. all the success people in this world who has dreamed big. I dream big. I'm still dreaming big. I never want to say that. Even I never say to my wife, definitely say, you can't do that. That is the first word I could have. So I always dream, I have achieved a lot. When I've asked the people, I'm a person who came from not the ground, but came from underground. I started my early studies one of the village in Anuradhapura. So where we didn't have any facilities and so forth. We never learned English in my career, right? But I am here today. I achieve a lot because of that. I'm a dreamer. I'm dream a lot. So, but when you have a dream, you need to have a habit of yourself. Habits are very, very important. So habit take you to the dreams. Simple things. Every day I have habits. So I know that I have to be here at 9 o'clock. I came sharp 9:58 when Dr. Kasun called me. So where are you? I said, I am here. But I have a habit of doing exercise in the morning. So I plan it, I finish it so that I can come here. I have a habit of checking my email in the morning, so I did it. So almost my habit I just completed, right? Every habit. When I open my water bottle, the plastic is in my top pocket. I saw the Vice Chancellor also did the same thing. So these are small habits. So these habits carry you to the place where you want. Again, you look back on yourself, who I am. If I want to become the Vice Chancellor, what should I know? Vice Chancellor, activities of the Vice Chancellor, what he should do. What is lacking? We call it SWOT analysis. Think yourself, what is your strength? What is the opportunity here at the university? What is the weakness? What are the threats that I have? So always understand your strength. Make sure that you use the opportunities, what you have here. And day by day, you get rid of your weakness and threat. So one of the weakness that I have, when I start my career, I actually studied even in Japan after finishing my graduation in Peradeniya. Again, I learned a different language, not the English. When I come back, I feel that if I want to go my journey, I need to learn the language. So I started the Toastmastering. I did Toastmastering almost 10 years. Almost 10 years. A big commitment. I even never used it. The Toastmaster brought to a level where I am talking to you here today. Gave the confidence, the leadership, and more. But I have a technology within me. So that is the one I brought here. That is how I am going to become the President ISL. I became the Chairman Green Building Council of Sri Lanka. Of course, there are so many things that you don't know. I have owned my 6 companies. I have my offices built in the Colombo Zone. These are all my dreams. Dreams come to the true. So for the dreams, you need to have the habits, right? You keep the habit from the day, today itself. But every people who has succeeded in life, they have sacrificed their life for at least 5 years. Then you can become a successful person. So remember, dream big. Make sure that you have the good habits. Drive towards this one. When I change my topic, when I come here, I didn't see any notice of welcome. I saw the notice of Adhyapane Vikinima Navatimu, something like that. Oh my God. So, how can I answer this question? So, Adhyapane Vikurande Pa, apata Adhyapane nomile Dipalla. Okay. අපේ මිනිස්සුන්ගේ දුප්පත් මිනිස්සුන්ගේ පරිප්පු සීනි වලින් ටැක්ස් කරලා අපට උගන්න පල්ලා. හැබැයි මේ පරිප්පු වලින් සීනි වලින් ඉගෙනගත්තු ලක්ෂ ගාණක් අද ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාවේ ඉන්න උන්ට SMS එකක් ඇවුවොත් කොහොමද උඹලා පුළුවන් නම් අපිට කීයක් හරි එවපන් උඹලා ඉගෙනගත්තේ අපේ අම්මලා තාත්තලාගේ දුප්පත් ගොවියගේ සීනි තේකොළ වලින් පරිප්පු වලින් ගහපු ටැක්ස් එකනේ කියලා කාටවත් ගහන්න දෙන්නේ නැද්ද දන්නේ නේ. ඇත්ත එක නේද? ඒ කියන්නේ අපට ඔක්කොම නිකන් දීපල්ලා බලා අර ගොවියගෙන් කම්කරුවගෙන් පරිප්පු වලින් සීනි වලින් ටැක්ස් කරලා අපට දෙන්න කියන එක නේද කියන්නේ. අපිට මේවා යථාර්ථය තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. අපි පාරට බහිනවා සමහර වෙලාවට. ඉන්දියන් ඔයිල් කම්පැනි එක්කෙනෙක් වැඩ කරන තැනට අපේ කම්පැනිස් වල 15ක් වැඩ කරනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට මේක හොරකම් කරගෙන කාලා බීලා ඕටි අරන් ඉන්න දීපල්ලා මේවා ප්‍රයිවටයිස් කරන්න එපා කියන එක නේද කියන්නේ. අපිට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. අපිත් විශ්වවිද්‍යාලේ ඉන්න කාලේ ඕවා උස්සගෙන ඉස්සරහට ගියා යථාර්ථයක නෙවෙයි. අපේ රටක් විදිහට මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? අපි වෙල්පෙයාර් මත ඩිපෙන්ඩ් වෙලා, right? As a country we have been given lot of subsidies, right? And the pre-education, pre-health, you name and everything. But we have to think how this money comes. That is what exactly has happened. We have been enjoying the lot of things that we have imported this country, not exporting. Even the thing that we were exporting, what we understand that when they import a certain thing which is in the market, you never believe how they produce it. So they are so cheap. We never even think about producing this one. We didn't have a big policy. That is what happened. What has happened recently, we didn't have a dollar to bring the oil and gas and so forth. So we were kind of bankrupt economy. So I'm among the few people, Vice Chancellor, I'm one of the very happiest person to see that situation, because I know this is what the country need. Country need a big lesson. But if you did not understand that this failure, big lesson, country never be successful. All the countries were successful because they had the big event, like a Second World War. Something came, right? This is a good opportunity for us Sri Lankan to look back and see what they have been doing. We have been enjoying everything. We had sometime Colombo, the amount of the vehicle and the quality of the vehicle, even you can't see even in the German or Japan or somewhere. That much quality vehicle that we have. How this come? So we have stopped the import in the vehicle last more than 3.5 years. No impact, right? So no impact. Why? Because we have that much of vehicle even in the yards and so forth. We have never think. Politician, we can't 100% complain to the politician. Politician trying to make sure that please the people and come back to the power. It is wrong concept, but still that is what doing. But being the professionals, do the lot of damage to this one. I'm not just an academic. I have been as a secretary for almost 2 years. I have been working in the societies. I have been, as I told, in industry many times. So I was fortunate to, somebody who was fortunate to work around all the sectors. I know what is happening. So we have worked in the university system. We have worked in the government sector. We are successful. But successful didn't come automatically. The system didn't work. We have a bypass system. The system we bypass only work. So therefore, system doesn't work. Therefore, whole system, this is not a system change. We need a system shutdown and start from the beginning. So that is what happening. Therefore, my dear student, before you race, understand why you are racing. What is the real cause for racing? That is why it happens. Because therefore, as Vice Chancellor very correctly said, we as a nation, we start from the beginning. We should do the manufacturing. We should go for the renewable energy. We could love our own culture and local material, reuse and recycling, circular economic principle. That much may reduce the systematically import to this nation and gradually increase the export and make sure that there will be no trade balance in the amount of money that we need for the buy, amount of money that we earn must be equal. Then only the component remaining is the loan that can be paid recently. Then we can declare as a developed country. I have traveled almost more than 60 countries in this world. I think I have never seen such a beautiful country like Sri Lanka. Such a beautiful country. Because either problem is the climate or dust, something is there. But here, the most beautiful country I have seen, this is Sri Lanka. So that we have to get together and work together for the development. So that is, of course, your hand. You have to make sure that I'll go back to what I started, dream big to become a good person, have habits of say no to what you don't like, do a good thing always, right? Never say lies, right? Be a good human being, make your own qualities that will end up with any dream that you have. Even you can dream for becoming the Ministry of Higher Education, you can do that. You can do this. All a human being. That their dreams, their commitment, their discipline, that all come under the habits where you will do. Wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. There is a huge crowd behind a successful event. Without their dedication, we can't make an event a success. Therefore, I would like to invite Dr. Kasun, Director, Admission, Accreditation and Quality Assurance for the deliverance of the vote of thanks. Sir, it's over to you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I have assigned myself the most difficult task at the end. We are running a little ahead of the schedule, but I'll try my best to finish this in 5 minutes, even though it is difficult. I have a bad habit of not giving up a mic once I'm given one, but I'll try my best to finish in 5 minutes. So let me start this by thanking our chief guest today, Senior Professor Ranjith Dissanayake. First of all, I have to say, sir, you have put me in some serious trouble. Yesterday in the morning, Mashi, she didn't have any introduction, she was the one who's comparing. She told me that she's coming and meeting me at 9 a.m. I came to the office at 8:30. I wanted to write a profile and give it to her so that she can read once you are invited to your speech. I tried for half an hour, I couldn't finish writing the profile. Seriously. Now, I mean, most of you may not be aware. I think he has 6 companies started, and there's a head office at near SLAS at Vidyamawatha. And I mean, I have no idea of how many jobs that he has created to this country. On top of that, he's running the Green Building Council. On top of that, he's going to be the president of Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka. One single person, I have no idea how he handles all those things and manage time to come to occasions like this. I personally know he doesn't have no in the vocabulary. Whenever we want some help, yes, we'll come help you. Very humble. As a university, we are really honored to have you here, sir, for this occasion, and it's really valuable for you as well, starting from the speech. Second, our Vice Chancellor, probably this is the last inauguration that you are participating. I have to say this. Now, the intake started and there was a lockdown and everything, and we were discussing of going something online. And we wanted to go for Google Form and studied all kind of things, but we wanted some database, but I personally was reluctant because we had short time because intake was going on, last intake. But if something goes wrong, it will be a serious problem. It would have been a serious problem. But what he told me, and Mr. Patirana helped me, you take the risk, you do it. If there's a blame, I'll take the blame. If there's a failure, I'll take the failure. That was the backup that we had in making sort of a change in the admission process. It was totally online. I'm generally a green person. We tried to go paperless. We achieved almost all of it. Only thing is we have to have a personal file. That is virtually the only place that we have hard copies. It's pretty much paperless. So, bold decisions. Thank you, sir, for that pillar to make this process. And everything related to that. And moving on, 4 deans. I'll tell all 4 deans together, but the capacities that they have helped and guided are different. Professor Chandana, Jayalath, Dr. Kogalage, Dr. Kularatna, and Ms. Malwata, and I have to mention the names of Mr. Lianaga and Mr. Sankapatirana as well, who were the deans by the time the intake was advertised. And they helped, they advised, they guided, and even sometimes now, everybody helps in whatever the capacity that they can to make this intake, in general, a possibility. Thank you, sir and ma'am. And Director General, it was her staff that we took and read all those things, because we are, the staff short situation of the university and all, but we shared work, we assigned duties, we didn't check who the authorities, but there may be some communications that I may have missed. I have directly communicated to your subordinates. Maybe hope you have no hard feelings on that, but we wanted to get the thing done. Thank you, ma'am, for all the supports rendered to make this event a reality. And other directors, Director Finance, everywhere, every time, always supportive, helpful in making the process a smooth one. And my colleagues, head of the departments and academic staff, once again, the capacities that you have helped us in making this event a reality is different, but I thank you all in general for helping us to make this event a reality. And next, our executive staff, I'm not mentioning the names, I'm sorry, because we have a limited time. So everybody, executive staff and non-academic staff, who helped, who assisted, who aided to the success of this event. In addition, there are 3 categories of people that I need to thank, especially. Number 1, those who involved in admission process know, Ravindra and Sankap, especially Ravindra. If I invited him to be here, but he couldn't attend to one of his personal commitments. He was the one who prepared this online portal. By the time it was advertised, I know, nobody else knows, he had straight 72 hours of work, no sleep whatsoever. Next day he had to go to a wedding of one of his batchmates, and he traveled from the bike, and every time that we are having some registration, he's here, irrespective of his personal commitments, he's here, always supporting and helping us, those who are involved in the process. He's one of our alumni, that we have to say, one of our past students. That is the kind of attitudes that we want from students. We really appreciate the effort that he has, and there's a set of students, but mainly he and Sanka, who was running the server. Thank you for your support. And our video team, I came here this morning around, 6:45, 7. They are still here. And I know Aisha, Nadisha, and all those kind of people with maybe late evening. I couldn't come late, like last evening, but thank you again. I'm sorry, I'm not mentioning the names of everybody because of the limited time that we have. But everyone, each and individual, whether your names are mentioned here or not, I apologize for not mentioning the names once again. Thank you very much for the helps that have been rendered. Finally, the third category, our students and parents. I should say VIPs today. You have had a lot of advisors. You have had a lot of motivational kind of inputs to your life. And I'm not going to address you in detail because you have had a plenty. But what my wish is, as academics, we all agree that the place that we get emotional the most is the students' convocations. You wearing that cloak and going in front of the stage and taking the degree is the thing that makes us happy, that makes us believe that we are rendering some service. So 4 years down the line, I expect you all, those who enroll today, to be in the convocation. And there's a journey ahead. We'll help you along that. And wishing to see you all there in your convocation. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. There's a special announcement for freshers of 2022 and 23. B1 orientation program will be held on 3rd and 4th of May. And for B2s, it will be held in the very first week of June. So more information will be provided via online portal of University of Vocational Technology. Thank you. Every beginning has an end. Every meeting has a parting. This is time to wind up today's inauguration ceremony, and I kindly request you all to rise up for the national anthem. Thank you.